No, this is a patient that came in to see myself, and you can see we've got a bit of a really sort of narrow, tight, kind of messy old ear canal here.
Yeah.
Now it starts off really soft at the entrance here. We've got the standard size ulnar tube that we managed to get in.
Yeah.
Because finding wouldn't have done anything to this, to be honest.
No,
It's,
no way on earth would that move that.
So vision to start with is going to be quite tricky because of how sort of tight the ear canal is. And you can see we've got this harder plug here now, which is almost like brittle in a way. It's kind of breaking off a little bit. So patient has been using oil, which is why the front section has been, you know, really soft and kind of squishy.
Yeah.
And the deeper we go, it gets harder and harder.
You certainly see that consistency change, don't you, with these plugs?
Yeah, and the colour normally changes as well. So the older wax at the back tends to be a lot darker. Now you can see we've got this bit of a dip here. As I'm lifting and sort of trying to peel this away, I think this is an early sort of case of Keratosis obturans myself. I might be wrong, but I think this is an early stage. Now,
yeah, it's certainly got more solid now, isn't it?
Yeah, as you can see, this whole thing is pretty tough here now, and you try and get these good grips. I know we always say you try and get this good grip. You try and hold on to the whole thing, but when it's quite brittle, you always get little bits that start peeling away. There we go.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Thick layer of skin on
Thick, dead layers in there, isn't it?
Now that was actually lining the ear canal there. And we're just going to try and pull this down from the top here now. Ooh, we've got a little bit of movement. It's quite tight in here, actually. This is.
It is, and it doesn't help. You've got that softer, where the oils work down the side of the plug, you've got that softer layer on the outside edge.
Ooh, here we go. On the edge of our seat.
No, look at that. That is not budging very well, is it?
I know a lot of people are probably saying, "Oh, why didn't you go in with a Jobson horn or go in with a tool?"
It would have pushed it straight back in.
Yeah, there's no real gaps for us to squeeze into, and if I did try to attempt to go over the top of this, we would have risked pushing this in further.
Yeah, that definitely would have gone back in. Looking at how free that's moving there, it just would have pushed it further back. You'd have to work it back to the front end again.
Start it over again.
Yeah.
There we go. We've got some movement. We've got some movement. It kind of bends upwards as well, the ear canal. It's a bit of a tricky ear canal, this one.
Oh, now it's on the move. Look at that.
We're getting somewhere now. Nice big plug has come out of that one. A little bit of tidying up, I think. Is there a little bit left? Yeah, there's a bit at the top there.
Yeah, look at that. That's another thick layer of skin, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always hard to tell, because like you said, are we looking at an early stage of Keratosis obturans? Are we just looking at a thick dead skin layer? It's hard to tell, isn't it?
I think one of the reasons I said about this sort of early stage is because of this little dip with this thick white sort of skin in it.
Yes.
I know you normally tend to see this with Keratosis obturans, where it slightly alters the anatomy of the ear canal. It kind of reshapes it slightly.
The topography.
There is a little bit of a dip here you can see, and
that's layer there.
Yeah, that's the reason I think this is more Keratosis obturans rather than just dead skin.
Yeah.
Which essentially is what Keratosis obturans is, but just harder.
Lots of it. And, more hardened layers. But that's because the skin has almost got this, I want to say, like a puffy kind of appearance to it as well, isn't it?
Yep. I'm going to try and draw this back now. There's a little bit still on the bottom there. Yep, it's not really doing much there. I'm always dubious about peeling that away as well. So we've got pretty much the same thing on the other side.
God, look at that.
Pretty tough old appointment. This
solid
was.
Solidy? Solidy. New Welsh word for you guys. Solidy.
The dictionary now.
Solid old plugs.
Solidy, kind of hard.
As opposed to softish.
Yes, softish.
Solidy, yeah.
Oh,
There's hairs in there as well. That's a perfect storm for wax.
Yep, I was literally just going to say, look at all that hair there as well. It always a nightmare to try and see. Always a nightmare to see when you see all that hair mixed in amongst the wax, because the only way I can describe it, it almost kind of acts like a mesh.
Yeah.
If it's really matted, and those hairs kind of intertwining together will almost stop you from getting a suction grip.
Especially when you solidify the wax around them as well.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that makes it super duper tough, doesn't it?
Ooh, it's going deep again, this one.
God.
I was kind of looking at this and I was going, oh, this is not really moving at all
Do
here.
you reckon would you be able to get a tool in that side? I can't even see the top of it, but
I think
how much gap is it?
I think I do.
Oh, you're sussing it out now. Look, he's like, maybe.
Let's have a look. what room have we got here? So I've started, I don't know if I stick with the St. Bart's hook. I almost forgot the name then.
It is the more superior tool, I feel.
Yeah, you do like this one.
I do like the St. Bart's.
You can see
it's not going to work there though.
It's just kind of tearing straight through the centre of it. I was trying to just pull it forwards a little bit.
It's funny because you suction it and it looks solid. As soon as you put a manual tool over the top, it just cuts straight through it. And you're like, well,
like a knife through butter.
Yeah, it can't be solid, and it's solidy.
Yeah, solidy.
It's solidy. It's not quite solid, not quite soft.
There's a little bit of blurriness to the camera here. Sorry guys, I've got a little bit of oil on the camera here. But I've got a good grip with the Jobson horn.
You're always in two minds. Do I come back out and clean the camera, or do I continue with the grip?
I could feel how good the grip was on this.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, come on. There you go.
Wow. I think that was actually, you were just literally behind one of the hairs, I think, because it cleared straight away as soon as you came out.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't oil.
It wasn't oil. It was something else.
Another little piece.
Nice.
Put them back in. We've pulled it forwards.
God, jeez, Rhys. No wonder that one budging with the suction.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, Jeez Louise. Remember we did Jeez Louise?
Jeez Louise, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise is going to be watching this now thinking, oh, that's me.
Shout out to Jeez Louise.
Look at it. You could see there was a little bit of a gap there that I just popped the Jobson horn in. And this is what we always like to see. It rolls up from the bottom.
Whoa.
Ooh,
My
I thought
goodness.
that was going
to... Look at all that dead skin. Wow, that's almost like a rug of dead skin underneath that. Look at it. It's so thick. It's like shag pile carpet of dead skin.
Just doing a little bit of tidying up here now. Again, we got all that kind of thick white sort of sheets here now that are left on the bottom of the ear canal.
It's that really puffy skin again, isn't it?
Yeah, yep. Patient's already, obviously hearing a lot better. We've cleared the blockage. Just wanted to try and get some of this skin away.
My goodness
how red and sort of inflamed it is underneath.
That's that little, to point to this if you guys can see it, that little section underneath just there, that's always a little bit problematic because it looks like that could keep going down to his boots.
Yeah. Just trying to take the surface layer away. I'm not gonna worry about digging in and trying to get this sort of deeper layer. I'm just trying to see how loose it is.
Is it wet like that because there's been like water getting underneath the plug as well and kind of softening that skin up? Yeah,
because we also got to bear in mind this is the bony region.
And that is right on that recess there, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't want to cause the patient any discomfort, and I explained this to the patient that it's because it looks like a super early stage of keratosis obturans. I've peeled away as much as I safely can, and we always recommend regular checkups for these patients that do have like issues with the skin in the ear like this. So we normally suggest, depending on how narrow or severe it is, we would suggest like a 3 or a 6 month follow-up, just to kind of check on it more than anything, just to keep an eye on it. But what we got there, that's 4.5 centimeters there worth of
1
skin and wax.
3/4 inches there as well, guys. My goodness me. Well, guys, thank you again for watching the videos today. If you do enjoy the videos, you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe. If you thoroughly enjoy the videos, you can always consider becoming members of the channel as well. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. Fingers crossed, it'll be me and Taylor again for the next video as well. But we shall see how that goes. But yeah, see you soon. Bye, everyone.
See you soon. Bye.